Hello and welcome to Mom and Pop Success Stories. I'm Kim Anthony. This is Flagler Street in downtown Miami. This is a place where thousands of people get together every day to make deals and do business. But it's not the only place. All over Miami-Dade County, hundreds of small businesses, mom and pop shops, are paying bills, hiring workers, and boosting our economy. They are the focus of our show. Here on Mom and Pop Success Stories, we'll meet people who are building their businesses from the ground up. And we'll find out how Miami-Dade County helps them build their dreams with the Mom and Pop Small Business Grant Program, a program specifically tailored to the needs of small business. And the Mom and Pop program is about more than money. It's also about providing technical support and training to grant recipients. That's where NANA, the Neighbors and Neighbors Association, comes in. NANA connects mom and pop businesses with all kinds of county resources. The man who started NANA, Leroy Jones, told us what it's about.
I have the best job in the world. I get to do something most people dream of doing, and that's helping small businesses. What could be greater than helping somebody? The grants that we make available and the training that they receive, both of them together is making a tremendous impact. We provide direct assistance to small businesses by providing technical assistance to them. I love it. I'm getting to do something that I promised a man who gave me my first job when I was 9 years old on delivering grocery, that I was going to help small businesses. So it's a lot of success stories in the Mom and Pop Grant Program.
Now let's take a look at one Mom and Pop success story, a success story unfolding in a neighborhood near you.
I think the grant allowed me to live my dream. Working with kids is my passion, mainly because I am a big kid. I love to get on the floor, story time. My main love is to be out here on the floor with my preschool class. My job is not a job. It's something that I love to do. It's my passion. And when I leave home at the end of the day, I'm satisfied. I feel satisfied.
For Arlesia Williams, the King's Kids Christian Academy is a dream made real. And for Arlesia, the Academy's teachers and staff, it's a day-to-day reality, keeping up with more than 30 kids, from babies, the youngest 6 weeks old, to preschoolers.
It's a daycare center and also a preschool center. We service children that are from 6 weeks to 5 years of age, and we educate the children so that they can have a head start when they enter public schools.
Arlesia wanted King's Kids to be a place where she'd be comfortable to leave her own kids, and she started her business at home.
I started in my den watching a few kids in the neighborhood, and the demand got greater. Word of mouth, people started wanting to bring their kids over. So then I started looking for other avenues to open up a larger facility.
Taking a home-based business out of the house and into the real world is always a challenge. Arlesia got help from a Mom and Pop grant and from good timing.
I really didn't have the funds to even purchase a facility. And it seemed like just in the nick of time, I had filled out a grant. I heard about a Mom and Pop grant. And lo and behold, I got the grant. And it was at the time when I was doing the closing.
Arlesia received 2 Mom and Pop grants and discovered that while modest in dollar value, Mom and Pop grants make big things possible.
The first year I received the grant, I used it for office equipment. And the second year, I was able to buy toys, shelving, books. It was a big help.
Like the little ones who attend its classes, these days, King's Kids Academy is growing. Recently, a second school opened, more than doubling the number of kids who can learn, play, and thrive in the school that dreams built.
Like I said before, it's not a job, it's what I love to do. So I guess I'm living an American dream.
It's very clear. Miami-Dade County's Mom and Pop small business grants can be the little nudge that makes a big difference to a small business. A Mom and Pop grant can be put to work in a lot of different ways. The grant can be used to buy equipment and supplies and to build your business's inventory. You can use the money to advertise your business, boost your insurance coverage, even make small renovations in your building, or upgrade your security system. Now let's see how another business owner uses a Mom and Pop grant to build small business success.
20 number 33, and
With customers at the counter and orders coming in on the phone,
and a job running on the press, it's another busy day at BJ Printing. But it wasn't so long ago that owner-operator Steve Cohen was thinking of calling it quits.
My wife and I were saying, you know, should we put more money into this business? Should we not? It's the printing business. It's really a dicey situation with the Office Depots of the world, the Kinkos and so forth. Do we really want to go ahead and put more money into this business? Or should we just go ahead and cut our losses and say we had a nice run? And we were that close. And the grant money came along, and I said, well, you know, we need to really give it a shot.
Cohen's mom and pop grant gave his business a boost during its seasonal slump.
The summer months are quite lean. Typically what would happen is in the summer I would end up being a month and a half, 2 months behind just because the cash flow wasn't there. The grant money helped alleviate that and just gave me the confidence and ability to move forward.
The grant acted like a cash cushion, freeing up Cohen's capital and buying more than confidence.
I just had the cash flow and the wherewithal to go ahead and obtain an additional piece of equipment, a digital color copier. And it's like that movie, you know, if you build it, they will come. People are able to sniff this out. It seemed to fill a need.
BJ Printing's newly liquid cash flow made it possible for Steve to dip a toe into a daunting new pond, the digital realm of computers and email.
I really was very reluctant. I thought, well, I'm a small business, the type of work that we do, we can get by without it. But with the advent of email and the ability to have people send me artwork at $3 a gallon, I don't have to go running out to somebody to pick up artwork. They can just email it to me and I have it. The time, the money, it's just almost indescribable. It's like a miracle.
The new technology opened Steve's door to new customers and lowered the cost of serving his longtime clients. It's a win-win situation, and Steve's mom-and-pop grant was a big factor in making it happen.
It's just a case of where government actually spent money that helped somebody, and it's a tangible thing. I mean, something you can actually see. Looks good.
By now, you're probably wondering, how can I put a mom-and-pop grant to work building my small business? Your first step, check the grant qualifications to make sure your business is eligible for a mom-and-pop grant. Here's some guidelines. Your business can have up to 7 employees, and it should be locally based, not a part of a national chain. You need to show proof that your business has been operating for at least 1 year. And remember that mom-and-pop grants are given to for-profit businesses. Nonprofit organizations are not eligible for grant funds. If your business qualifies, it's easy to apply for a mom-and-pop grant. We'll talk about that later after we check in with another local shop that's getting ahead with mom and pop.
I started when I was 12 years old working with my father in the air conditioning business, commercial and domestic. And then I didn't want to compete against him when I started my own business, and I went with the automotive. We do all service and repair on automotive air conditioning, from the smallest vehicles to the largest vehicles, vans, trucks, buses.
For Candido Figueroa, keeping people cool has always been the family business. His son Andrew and his uncle Louis work with him at Auto AC World, where the business cycle is as predictable as the seasons.
Definitely, in the automotive air conditioning business down here in South Florida, it's very good because we got about 9-10 months out of the year which we're really hot and we need it. It's like clockwork. Right before Halloween, time changes. People don't need the air conditioning because they go home when it's nice and cool.